That's why I was always worried about with going canoeing with my dad when I was younger. It's like, we flip this thing, everything in it's going in the drink. And how are we gonna flip this back over in the water? You can't, not really. I mean, you probably could, take a lot of work, but with a kayak, you just flip it over, roll back on. You can flip it back. I mean, yeah, you can flip it back. There's gonna be water and you have like a bilge pump or bucket to bucket the water out. They taught us in Girl Scouts. Well, yeah, I know you can. I'm just saying it's not as easy as a kayak where you don't have to worry about it flooding the hole. A lot of rocking it side to side underwater and stuff. Yeah, I remember doing that. I remember doing that a couple times with my dad. We would, just for fun, it was just an empty canoe and we were in shallower water. We'd play with the canoe, me and my brother. We'd sink it. You'd try and sink it. It was like an old town red canoe. It was like a barge. And that thing would not sink. But yeah, you literally rock it back and forth to get it up and get water out into a point where it's actually the sides are above the water. Then you can start bailing water out. But it is a lot more work than just doing it with a kayak. They purposely tipped us when we were fully clothed and forced us to figure it out and get back in. Hopefully that was in shallower water. Now imagine doing that in water where you can't touch the bottom. I mean, it's possible, but it's just a lot more work. Of course, always have your PFD on. It's too steep. Well, that's not good. Only one way to find out, I remember using my pants as a makeshift life jacket. I remember doing that. You tie the legs and you just go up for air, go back down, go back up. Yeah, I remember doing that shit. The clothes stayed wet the entire time we were at camp. It was so humid they never dried. Ooh. That's not fun. Turns too sharply. How am I gonna do this? How was that too steep? It can't go 4 meters down? Oh. That's not cool. It can go 4 meters up, but it can't go 4 meters down? Maybe we just go straight shot over there then. We were just 1 Alfred short for the entire 10 days, but yes, that time at camp did scar me for life. Oh. That sounds about right. I didn't realize trains couldn't go down this. Yeah, that's actually too steep, huh? Okay. I'd never go, but it was actually really fun. 1 Alfred for 10 days and it's soaked. Oh, just one of your outfits was soaked the whole time. So you're 1 outfit short the whole trip or something? We just had an outfit that was drying the entire time. Yeah. I don't think I've had anything like that bad, but I've gone up camping with my dad before and I didn't have the proper shoes and they were like, I don't have them on, but my shoes are like all fabric and they take forever to dry. And I brought those up there instead of actually what I have now, which is quick dry, waterproof hiking boots and also water shoes. So I was in flip-flops the whole entire trip because my shoes were soaked the entire trip. And that sucked. It's not fun. I mean, the trip was still fun, it just sucked not having comfy footwear the whole trip. I made it work though, of course. We were 12 and all the girls, and all girls. It was a mean girl's nightmare, but the activities in the camp was nice otherwise. Ah. Okay. I gotta try and match this back up. I didn't realize trains couldn't go down 4-meter drops. They can go up 4-meter drops. No, those weren't 4 meters. I think this is like the only 4-meter section I have in the highway. Well, guess you'll learn. Down too fast? Yeah. I guess that'd be kind of problematic, right? Going down super fast, then you gotta take a sharp turn. Yeah, I'd probably derail in the corner. Oops. Alright, I gotta line that up. That shouldn't be hard. Oh shoot. Is that gonna be weird because it's on separate systems? Or separate grids? Oh no, okay, it does match up. Nice. Very nice. Alright, now we should be able to do this corner. I mean, what I'm doing here with the train super loop, very not needed, but style points, so. And who knows how long of a trip this is actually going to be for a round trip. I hope it's not too bad. That's why I want to have like 2 trains on this loop, because that would hopefully cut the transit time in half. Maybe, hopefully, wishful thinking. But man, I am very much excited to get out this weekend for a backpacking trip. Test out all of the new gear that I got finally, that I accumulated over the winter and just been staring at. It's gonna be great. It's going to be great. I'm gonna pack all my stuff tomorrow, so, because I won't have time on Thursday, because I'm probably gonna stream. Friday, possibly going fishing. Possibly, depending on the weather and wind. I also need to grab my new fishing license. I was gonna do it online, but isn't it if you do it online, they don't actually ship the license to you? It's just a digital license. I guess I'll have my phone on me at all times, so it wouldn't be much of an issue. Or no, I think there was something else to it. Like an extra service charge for being online. Something. I don't know, something stupid. But I gotta pick that up. I also gotta... Or no, that's the state park one I'm thinking of, because military and veterans get the state park passes for free, but you can't really do that online for some reason. You just have to go to the actual park and show them your military ID, and then you can get the free pass. And then I'll be set for all spring, summer, and fall for fishing and camping. For the most part, besides, you know, reservation fees and all that stuff. I would like to do wilderness camping where, I forget what's actually called, backcountry camping or something, where there's like not really, there might be sites for camping. You don't reserve them though, because there's no reservations for them. It's just, you got to go out there, and there's no amenities like a toilet or showers or water or anything like that. It's just a flat area, and you got to provide everything, but you don't have to pay to reserve it, so. There's a couple areas around me like that, which I would like to try. Kind of like Outdoor Boys and the random shacks he finds that the DNR puts up for anyone. I don't think our state does that like Alaska does. Alaska does it just because it's actually like they're like safety shelters if anyone gets stranded out there or something. That'd be kind of cool if our state did that, but there is cabins and stuff like that in our state, but they're ones that you reserve, not the ones that the Outdoor Boys come across in Alaska. Those are actually survival ones, and they're first come, first serve, which are really cool system they got. I'd like to go camping and backpacking in Alaska, dude. That'd be crazy. It'd be really fun. But kind of like that in Outdoor Boys, except there is no cabins. It's just like an open spot, like a tent pad area. And there might be a fire ring, but it's pretty minimalistic. And I even got a list of campgrounds and areas on my desk somewhere. Desk is a mess. That I want to visit, hopefully all in this summer, but we'll see. But mostly weekend trips because I don't want to take a bunch of days off because I got yelled at work. Not really yelled at, just told that you're like taking too many days off on my unlimited PTO. Not very unlimited, huh? They're like, yeah, we don't want people to abuse it. What? It's part of our benefits. If I'm getting my work done on time, why does it matter? And they even count sick days as part of your vacation days. I remember talking to my manager about it. It's like, yeah, you took this many days off this last year. I'm like, yeah, but some of those are military days, which they excused. And then some of them were sick days. Like, yeah, it still counts as days off. Really? Really, man? Thought this was unlimited PTO. But now I'm toning it back. Alright, now we go back and get rid of the concrete. We're almost there. Almost there. This is a very long track. There's got to be an achievement for laying down so many tracks, right? Just like there is with foundations. I think there was an achievement for 5,000 foundations put down. We got that really fast. That was like within 20 hours of our playthrough. We're well past 5,000. We're probably upwards of almost 30,000, if not more now. It'd be kind of cool to have statistics. Is there statistics in this game? I don't think so. Maybe you could like upload your save somewhere and it calculates all the stats. That'd be kind of cool. Like, you place this many foundations, you have this many of that machine, this many of that. That'd be really cool. I did see in 1.1 that they have belt trackers now, which is kind of cool. Still not fully the statistics panel that I want that Factorio has. But you can put like markers on belts, and it's just on the sides, and it shows how many items per minute are flying through there. So they're cool, but it's not what I wanted. Because if stuff backs up, that number is going to drop down, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how exactly they work, but I'm assuming it takes how many items are flying through there and averages it out. And if it stops because stuff's full, then that number's going to average down or something. I think I highlighted something back in there, so I'm not going to chance it. Oh crap, I have to do all this again. We'll have to do the stop signals for that section too. I didn't put them up, which I definitely should have. Whoops. No, don't highlight the track. Good. Yeah, this is going to be interesting doing this on the diagonal section. Ooh, I'm feeling a little hungry actually. That after stream snack and ice cream is gonna hit pretty good. Yeah, that should work. It's kind of cool to have the train drive under a waterfall. Give it a nice little train wash every trip. It's gonna be hard to make this straight, but it looks like I got it. Very nice. Very nice. We're almost there. And then we just gotta verify. We gotta put the stop signals down in the drop-off location. We gotta set up the stations to be load and unload. Set the timetable. And then also set up the output for the plastic and connect it to our current plastic. It shouldn't be hard. It'll essentially just be a merger belt onto our existing plastic belt. Don't tell me I took out some of the road. Okay. I want a speed upgrade for this hover pack, man. Be so nice. It would be very nice. Give me like upgrade modules for the hover pack. That does different things. I don't really care about the power consumption. It's only 100 megawatts, I think, when I'm using it. That's nothing. Cool. All right, now over that way. We're almost there. I can see the end. Not really. Close. Like I said, this isn't really necessary. I could have just done an A to B, but I think this is cooler. You really attacked me? You respawned. I remember killing you before. I guess mobs respawn if you don't build in their spawn area. Makes sense. Especially if you need to farm them for DNA capsules for research. I haven't done that, but I don't really need to since I have a bunch of stuff automated being crushed right now. Like all that coal coke. Doesn't provide a whole lot, but there's a whole lot going through it, so. So I don't really know what I'd use tickets for right now. Besides saving up for the golden nut. Ooh, how am I gonna loop that to that? Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I guess I could connect to that. So it's just like a grand loop with exits. That'd work. That would work. That means I should probably have an engine on the other side of this train then. Okay. Which... Oh, we don't have a whole lot of concrete. Well, we don't have any right now. So we just placed all the ones that we have in our inventory down. And we're still missing 197 of the assembly director systems in the top right. Those things take forever. Oh, a Mercer sphere. Anybody else?
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
Thank you. I'll be taking that. It's kind of cool though, because now with this grand loop, we can use it with other trains to go around the whole factory and back to the hub. All we need to do is put outputs at the main hub, the main factory. It might get a little crowded, but that's all right. We have plenty of space. Like I said, we've only built in this area, really. The main hub is just this area. The map is massive. Like, really big. So we have plenty of space to build if we need to expand. Are you gonna attack me? That's what I thought. You bitch. See that rock flying over my head. Oh, that one was close. Holy crap, he can launch those things. What? He's still shooting at me? What the heck? He does not like me. That's such a wide aggro range. Holy crap. Imagine if he's still shooting over here. Well, he'd be hitting that. No way you can hit me from there. I don't even, you'd probably despawn by now. There we go. Alright, let's clean it up. Time to clean it up. I was trying to remember that childhood song or whatever. Everybody do your work, clean up, or something like that. God, that I should not sing that. That brings back memories. Ooh, there's Samor there. Or is that teamwork? Everybody do your share. Or something like that. Surely someone knows what I'm talking about, and I wasn't just making shit up. Alright, buddy, I'm back. Oh, he's not here. Oh, there he is. Boom. And we're done with laying the track. That is a long loop. A very long loop. But very cool. You could also even branch off to go that way too. But nothing would take that way. So no reason to do it unless there was another train station around there. Maybe in the future. Or maybe. Or maybe. Oh, my mouse is flying off my screen. I thought my dual monitor tools was working. Okay. So I need to add another station here. Actually, yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Oh. There we go. There we go, there we go. And then industrial storage. There won't be anything being dropped off here, so I don't have to worry about that. What the heck? I put those the wrong way. I went on this one. There we go. That can handle almost 1600 per minute with the dual belts. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. And I don't even need to hook this up to power because technically it's hooked to power by the power grid. And at least one of the stations connected to the rail is hooked up to power. This needs to be named something. This needs to be train station. That's a weird name. What is that warning? Including but not limited to hog attacks, biomass on track. Oncoming trains. Collisions. Nuclear meltdowns. Hopefully you don't see any of those. Or general situational derailment. What does it say at the beginning? Fix and its affiliates are not responsible for any delays caused by any reason. Okay. So it should, yep, Satisfactory, cool. Alright, so now this is gonna get a little complicated with the stop signals. So now we need stop signals on like all this. Oh boy. Or block signals. It's like that section. Why is this so weird? Like that? Oh, you know... oh, yeah, the train's still on this one. This one, there's a train, I think the Illumina solution's blocking that one. Okay. So now... Let's set up this first before I venture off again. I don't even know where I left. Oh, the car's over here. So we need to set this up. Owie. You don't have to be real fancy with that underneath the highway. Okay. Don't fall off the power grid down here because it's not going to be easy getting back up. Okay, loading that up. Cool, that's the one freight car. Now we need to get the other belt, which is not really needed. We're going to do it anyways. Just for future proofing. I don't think we're ever gonna have plastic being more than 780 per minute, but you know, this was probably full. Actually it was, because those are all backed up. Yeah, look at all that plastic. Delicious. Okay, so that's set up. This is gonna be load. I'm gonna leave the car here because we're gonna actually eventually end up back here. I did say this whole stream is going to be plastic. Well, plastic's already done. We finished that pretty fast, but the train, the whole train setup, that's what's taking the longest right now. We should have this done by the time I finish today's stream. Right now it's just figuring out all the logistics. That gun away. Should also make more. I eventually want to automate. Let's add this to-do list. Get rid of that. Homing ammo automation. That'd be kind of cool. Be very nice to have. Shouldn't be too difficult because we have all the parts required for it. We just need to bring it all together and make it, and then dump it into a dimensional depot for me. Which I don't know if I can pull ammo from a dimensional depot, because it won't. I can't pull filters from dimensional depots. I have to actually manually pull them and put them in my inventory to use them, which is stupid, but whatever. It's the limitations of the dimensional depots, and the dimensional depots are already insane, so. Okay, this is already set up, this section here, right? So if I go to transport, it should be green, or like lime green. Okay. I need another train on this actually. Wait for it to open up. And we go. I think you can actually make these faster if you have double engines on both sides. I was gonna say, I thought there was a horn on this thing. It's kind of loud. Holy, please brake. Jesus. The braking power on this is not the best. Alright, so now, block signals. So that's already designated, right? Because this looks like it's red going to like pink, or pink going to orange, whatever. They're two different colors, right? And not just the LOD affecting it. Oh, the train's already coming back this way. So that's red. This is red. Because that train's on it. Okay. We're doing good, we're doing good. So then we ride this train to the next station. Gotta be more careful with the braking. Okay, I don't think I need to do a loop here, or stop signals here, it's just up here I need to. There we go, that's its own section. I think so. And then I need to go up here and do it. The Lumina train's on its way back right now. See how it's all one color right here? I need to change that. That's what these black signals are for. Whoop, not path signal. Oh, great. Now I'm running into an issue. Is the Lumina train gonna be fine coming this way? Looks like it. What is it waiting on? Why is it so far up? Do I not need these ones? Oh shoot, why am I messing this up now? Oh no, it stopped at this one. Do I just need to get rid of these front two? Hear my mouth. I think that was it. Okay, we can test it if I can get back to my train fast enough. We can see if the Illumina is going to crash into the test train here. That should be green on the right because it's empty. And it should turn red as soon as you go past it, yep. Got a hold brake. So then the Lumina train should stop at that stop sign essentially, since we're on the track. The train is the track is occupied. We gotta wait for it to load up first, and then I'll head back here. You can see on the HUD. Lumina. Okay, it's on its way back. Is it gonna stop in time since it's downhill? I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, you can even see it back there. I didn't realize that you could see the track back that far. He's climbing. I think we pretty much got this all figured out then. Well, although all that's left is the block signals at the plastic factory. And then I gotta set up the timetable for this train, and then we're good. And then I want to set up a second train because this loop's so long. I want to have 2 plastic trains, I think, to cut the travel time in half, hopefully. Oh god, please stop. It looks like it's slowing down. Yeah, it's got its brakes out. You can see on the top it's got the air brakes. But where does it stop? Right there. Oh, perfect. So then if I continue, he's far enough away. Okay, make sure I'm going on the right track. And then it should free up. And then he continues. Boom! Alright. Very cool. Alright, now we're on the home stretch. And hopefully the stops shouldn't be for long and interrupt any of our supply lines. I wonder if you can just make a steep decline and go to like a little jump and then a train just flies off. I wonder if you can do that. It'd be kind of fun to see how far you can launch a train. Yeah, because this is as fast as the train goes, so we'd want 2 trains to make up for the transit time. I think I have it set up right. I don't want to test the flying off the track part here, so I'm going to slow down. Oh god, please slow down. And then we dock. And it loads the plastic. Alright, so train menu. Timetable. Alright, so it's going from here, and it's going to station Norrköping. So it goes plastic factory, load. Oh, I didn't set the station to be unload. And then it goes to whatever. Can I rename it here? No. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Train name. Plastic. Alright, so this should work. No, it's doing a load first. Wonder why it's not loading the other one. Was that one full? Oh, that one might have actually been full. Please work. Oh god, which way is it gonna go? Is it gonna go right or left? Oh, it's going left, okay. It switched over at that second there. I was gonna say, the left one, I think, is shorter, because it takes the shortest route to its destination. I didn't realize it might take right, but... Oh shit, when it gets to the station though, is it gonna do the loop or is it gonna actually go back this way? Oh crap, I think I have it set up so it's gonna come back this way. How do I change that though? Oh great. Now we gotta wait for this guy. Dang fabric train. It's working as intended though. Dude, with this, just doing this whole loop thing opens up so many possibilities for longer systems. I'm glad we did it like this actually. The giant loop. And we can have just trains coming in from all over, going onto the loop, unloading at the hub, going back. Oh, it's actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. As long as this works, this test run works, hopefully. Alright, it's open. Here we go. Now I can see why people love doing trains, but in the beginning I could also see why people avoid trains, because it's very intimidating if you don't know it. It seems a lot more complex than it is, but it's actually fairly simple. It's just the block signals. They're kind of funky. As long as I don't get a train derailment notification, we're good. That scared me. I saw the arrow pointing to the left. I need to set this one as unload too. But I can't do it when it's on, that one's active. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it is going the whole way. Okay, sweet. It is doing the whole loop. It's not going backwards. And Lumina's in the way. He's flying past. And we're good. It works! As long as it docks back at the main station, it's good. Which it should. I don't see no reason why it shouldn't. Let's switch the arrow. Perfect. I'd call that a success. It took a long time to build the track, but man, I think it's worth it. This is cool. I understand the hype behind setting up train networks. I understand it now. And I have hair in my eye that won't get out of my eye. You're not supposed to be there. Also, my glasses, they have the blue light filter, so when I take them off, it's wild because the blue light filter has like a slight yellow tint, which you don't notice when you're wearing them really until you take them off and you're like, whoa, train? Yeah. I set up the massive train loop and it's actually working with no collisions. I'm guessing that engine back there is providing some speed by going backwards. I'm curious. Essentially, this train will go in, switch which one's the front each cycle. How many trains you have running? Plastic, alumina, and fabric. So I got 3 trains running. And then this loads, and then we're good. That's it. That's the whole train. We got it working. Why is this taking the whole thing and that one's not? Was this one full? Or no, oh, it's because there is already plastic in this one, so it doesn't drop the whole container, it just top loads the existing one. Gotcha. Alright. Now we'll ride this back to the plastic drop-off, and then all we gotta do is hook up the plastic output from the plastic station to our current plastic belt. We're good. And then of course I want to put a second plastic train on here. I hope that works just fine. Hopefully. And then, you know, next stream, when I'm playing this again, on Thursday probably, most likely, we'll just be doing other things, and I'll get a notification or whatever. I'm assuming there's a notification that pops up that there's a train collision. Just be off out doing something else and it just pops up train collision. And come back and just see an absolute mess of derailed trains. Definitely does slow down on the slopes, but that's expected. That's why I'm hoping the second train will mitigate some of the transit time for plastic, because the loop is so big. So one train's unloading, one train's loading, and they hopefully kind of like move in sync. Here we are. So our plastic belt's right there. I can't see in here, but we need to put up storage to pull it out. It's weird that it doesn't pull it out when it's doing this. Did you unload? Oh, I think it's full. Yeah, okay, it is full. And then while that's leaving, we can set up another one. And then train menu, timetable. It's gonna be plastic to this. And that should be good. We'll give it time for this one to move a little bit more towards the station. So we don't want them back to back. We don't need them piggybacking each other. And then we'll have 4 trains running. Technically on the same track. I don't think I need to change anything in here. Just gonna wait for the train to get to the station before I start this one. I think eventually they'll meet up. I don't know. It'd have to be equally balanced, you know. I don't know how to really do that. That's pretty advanced. Where you could change the like wait time. Why was that just flashing? What was that? Kind of cool seeing all the trains running around the map. Alright, we can start this one. Oh god, don't run me over. Godspeed, soldier. Alright, now let's hook this all this plastic up. Oh, there's only 60 in there. And there we go. Now our train plastic is now hooked up to our plastic input for our entire factory over here. Very cool. Alright, how's this train doing? So that one's already leaving, and that one's getting there. Okay. That's a beautiful thing, seeing all that plastic. Oh, it is. After all that work. Technically, our system our new factory only adds 140 per minute more. Oh, we have a lot of oil that we can turn into plastic at the new plastic factory. I'm not so sure on rubber. I should probably check the rubber factory, but as you can see, the rubber belt down here, not moving, so I'm not too worried. If that was constantly moving or moving and stopping, then it'd be used a lot more, but it means it's being used a lot more, but it's stopped. So I think that's... What is rubber used in that I'm making? Modular engine? Oh, really? It's only for the modular engine. Oh, okay, well, rubber is not a worry. Not for a while. Plastic's on its way. The other plastic train... Can I rename this? No. We have a lot of train stations, don't we? Plastic is on it. There it is, right there. I am so proud of my my train system that I set up. I figured it out. I got it working. Very, very happy with it. Decent amount of plastic on there too. And that train that plastic train's coming too. Beautiful. And off we go. Hit it, conductor? What's the job that drives the trains? Is engineer or conductor? Man, we're zipping. Oh, that train's there. I should go third person. Didn't want to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not it. saying we could, or I was thinking I could add this plastic station to the train network, but I already got the belt set up and I don't really want to deal with that. Where's that other plastic train? Why is that stopped? Uh-oh. Why is that stopped? There shouldn't be a collision. The train should stop. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it just wasn't updating on the map. It loaded, it unloaded, and now it's moving. Weird. It's kind of scared me. It wasn't moving on the map, but the map wasn't updating. Okay, cool. We did it! We did it! And this is working as expected. Plastic's going hard. We can add a whole nother one of these just on the 2 oil nodes we have tapped, and then there's 4 more oil nodes over here for more plastic. So I'm not worried about plastic, actually. The only thing that we'd have to do is just add a whole nother one, which I should probably do. So I'm actually gonna add that to the to-do list. I just missed the train. That's fine, the car's here. So now this plastic expansion, or the one we just did, should... Oh, get back in. Actually, do I think I have enough. Gotta put a billboard. One, two, three, four, five. What are the chances? Over under that's flipped. Ooh, first try, first try. Nope, the other train's here. Production is 140 a minute? I don't know what to put for the usage on this. We won't put a usage on this because... It's gonna be kind of hard to track because we got 2 separate factories. So I think we should actually have the production of 140 added onto the other one to keep track. So we'll go drive over there actually. There goes the second train. Very cool. And hopefully the first train's not getting stuck up anywhere. Well. See, this one's actually catching up. It's kind of worrying. They shouldn't collide though, because the stop signals, like this should flip over and the fabric should go. Yep, there it goes. So this won't have to wait for fabric, okay. But even if they won't actually collide because the way the stop signals are set up, it will wait for the one to clear through the path and then it'll follow behind. So it shouldn't ever like ram into the second one. Shouldn't, hopefully. We'll find out eventually. That would not be good if it did. And if it does, it's just because I'm missing one section of stop signals. Yep, so it's waiting there. The other one is MIA. For some reason, it doesn't link up. Oh no, it was loading. Okay. Okay, so then maybe they will keep a decent distance from each other. It's just all in hopes of cutting down on the transit time and increasing the output per minute from that train station. Instead of just doing one burst of a bunch of stuff, it's 2 medium-sized bursts, which should help with stability. Should. So production is 580 now. Woo! That's some good stuff right there. That should allow us, we have 150 overhead to make PCs. Computers. Manufacturer. We only need one of these machines for the 2.5. And it's only 40. So we'll still have 110 overhead. So we're good on plastic for a little bit, actually. So let's move the plastic expansion down, actually. We'll put in extras, actually, because we don't need to do it unless we need it. So the next big thing is radio control units, which is we need to make that new PC manufacturer, and then also another crystal oscillator manufacturer as well. But I think that's gonna be it for stream today, because I am getting hungry, so I need to go have my after stream snack and have some ice cream, and also kind of relax a bit, because I'm still getting over that sickness that I got, and I can still feel it in my throat a little bit, so don't want to yap too much. There he goes. I should have renamed you. I'm sorry. I'll have to catch that one point and rename it from train to like plastic 2 or something. I should also rename all the train stations to their respective item. Like that train's Illumina. Name this, like, I don't know, Illumina drop off, Illumina pickup, plastic drop off, plastic pickup, you know, like that. So it's easier to tell, because if you just look at it, it is you can't really tell. Besides, this one's a plastic factory, which should actually be plastic. Plastic input? What's another good word for it? Plastic pickup, plastic drop off, I guess works. Where's the second trim? Oh, okay. Well, now the plastic belt should be, yep, look at that, backed up, and that one's even backed up too. Amazing. A beautiful sight, a welcome sight to be sure. And the computers, okay, I'll actually have to do 2 manufacturer for computers, because I forgot I have a summer sloop in one of these. So, do I already have this floor up here full? I think one of these is turned off. Yeah. So I'll need to do 2 of those. That shouldn't be hard. Because it's plastic's not a worry. Circuit boards, I'm gonna have to do circuit boards. I am definitely gonna have to do circuit boards. So we'll have to look at that next time. I forget what circuit boards, what's the components for circuit boards? Plastic and copper sheets. So we actually might have to do that plastic expansion next time as well. But we'll crunch the numbers next time. Fabric should wait. It's waiting. Plastic one should be coming over the hill. There he is. Sorry, I'm happy with how it actually works. I thought I was gonna have trouble figuring out how to do such a system, but it turned out to be relatively easy. And it's very satisfying. I'm going to sleep good knowing that I was able to implement such a thing. Alright, let's see here. So we need motors. Oh yeah, so like every milestone now requires like RCAs. RCA, RCA. Yeah, fused modular frame, yikes. That unlocks with advanced aluminum. And particle enrichment. Heatsink, or it's a cooling system. And then turbo motors. And then that'll unlock, this one will unlock the third space elevator item, the thermal propulsion rocket. Which I can't really see what is used to make it, but I assume it's going to be a pain in the butt. As per usual with space elevator items. And then this one will unlock the nuclear pasta, which I am assuming is going to be even more a pain in the butt. And this is also where we'll unlock plutonium. I think. We don't get plutonium before, do we? No. So then we can chain, or we can recycle, I think, nuclear waste into plutonium. Producing a particle accelerator through conversion of non-fissile uranium. Yeah. So non-fissile is like non-fuel. I think. And then you can make the uranium waste into plutonium, and then you can sink that to get rid of your nuclear waste, or you can use it to make plutonium fuel cells, which will produce more power, I'm assuming, in the nuclear reactors. But we'll see. Let's go check on their nuclear waste before I get up, because I am curious if that AoE of radiation has gotten any bigger. I hope it's not really gotten any bigger. I hope. It's not that much of an issue because I have the iodine infused filters automated, so I'm not worried about using those. I don't know how fast I'm producing them, but I'm producing them. I need billboards on those two factories there. I could even have the train going up here, branching off of that right there, or branching into it, I guess. But what would I train up here or down from here? Besides like nuclear waste or something. So the AoE is not that big because it's not hitting me yet. Oh, it has actually gotten bigger. Oh god, it has actually gotten bigger. Oh, it's actually beneath me. I forgot about that. I forgot this stuff is going underneath. Yeah. So it'd be better to go on this side. Okay, so it's... I think it's still underneath. I mean, that's not big. It could be a lot worse. I mean, it's barely using my filters. That's a lot of waste. Holy crap, that's actually building up, I think, a lot faster than I thought. Okay. I'm not at a panic level yet. Just slightly concerned. So we do need to end up probably sinking a bunch of that. Well, crafting into plutonium and then sinking that. Until we can figure out if we want to convert it to plutonium fuel cells and then use the train system to ship the nuclear waste or plutonium waste far away, probably over the ocean actually, to where I said I'm probably never going to build, so that would actually probably be smart. Just make a platform way out in the ocean and just have it house a bunch of plutonium waste. So when the AoE of the radiation gets bigger, it doesn't really affect anything. I mean, it doesn't affect anything. It only hurts me if I don't have filters. So like, we could have it way out here. Good thing we don't have any tasks or challenges to worry about irradiating the planet. But like, even out this far, we're not as far as we can actually go on the map, because you can see the border of the map is that white outline. I wonder how far. It looks like it's right there. So we could go like way out here and just have it a massive warehouse for plutonium waste and just make it no man's land essentially. And just have it so a big enough storage array that we never have to worry about it for this playthrough. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. We just got to get to be able to craft plutonium. And then it won't be much of an issue. The only concern is how fast can we get to that plutonium crafting. That's the last tier, the last milestone in this tier. And we still have 3 or 4 left? Which, one is drones. Might be fun to mess with them, but we can actually, we'll probably still do it, you know. Test them out. There might be a use case for it. I might look up some good use cases for drones to see if it's actually applicable to any of my setups that I have. And then go from there. But that's it for me tonight, folks.